apricots tend to spoil quickly due to their delicate structure and high moisture content. They soften very soon after harvesting, are subject to mechanical damage, and often contract fungal infections, which limits their storage capacity to a great extent. In a best-case scenario, fresh apricots can be stored not longer than 15 days, even at low temperatures. This limits the possibilities for keeping them fresh. For that very reason, many entrepreneurs choose to produce dried apricots for extending their shelf life and preserving their health benefits. Dried apricots are the apricots that become more resistant to spoilage and retain most of health benefits pertaining to fresh fruits as facilitated by the drying process. Dried apricot products, in particular apricot paste, are used in the confectionery industry, in the manufacture of fruit bars, pies, cakes, and in the production of fruit sauces or fillings for various desserts. Dried apricot paste production involves fine and uniform grinding, the quality of which determines the subsequent texture of the product, its homogeneity and tastiness. Conventional grinders often fail to handle the thick and viscous raw stuff like dried apricots. In view of the above, GlobeCore professionals have developed a technology for grinding of dried apricots into a homogeneous paste with the use of CLM colloid mills. A GlobeCore colloid mill consists of a rotor and a stator. In the rotor-to-stator gap, the raw stuff is processed when exposed to shear forces. Owing to this, the dried apricot particles are broken down to a size of 5 microns and even finer. This improves the paste texture, rendering it absolutely smooth and lump-free, as well as allows for the maximum release of nutrients from the raw stuff, making the product more intense in taste and more valuable in its properties. The advantages of GlobeCore colloid mills and dried apricots grinding include the ability to precisely adjust the rotor-to-stator gap, which allows you to change the grinding rate depending on the characteristics of raw stuff or the requirements to the final product. This is important when working with different varieties of dried apricots, as they may vary in moisture content, solidity, or hardness. In addition, this design allows processing even very viscous masses without the risk of clogging or shutdown to the equipment. Full compliance with all the food manufacturing industry requirements. All the mill's contact parts are made of stainless steel, which protects the final product from contamination and makes it easier to clean. Wide capacity range. GlobeCore manufactures colloid mills with a capacity of tens to thousands of liters per hour. Better energy efficiency compared to industrial mills of similar application. Compact dimensions, which facilitate the integration of GlobeCore colloid mills into the existing apricot paste production lines. Multi-purpose use. GlobeCore colloid mills can be used for production of dried apricot paste, as well as other fruit, vegetable, or nut pastes, which expands the production possibilities. Thus, the use of GlobeCore colloid mills in the production process makes it possible to overcome all the difficulties associated with grinding a viscous apricot pulp, as well as to take the quality of apricot paste to the next level. What other foods would you like to see the next video of as the ones subjected to grinding by means of colloid mills? Share your suggestions in the comments section, and we will certainly do it. More information on the GlobeCore technology and equipment for dried apricots grinding can be found by following the link in the first comment or visiting our website, www.globecore.com.